Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams.
How's it going, y'all? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Lightyear. Man, I gotta tell you that this movie had a lot of heart. There was a little slight problem with the movie, and we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room, and we're gonna kick that door open. But let me give you an overview of this movie. So basically, this is the story of the movie that Andy watched, that he fell in love with, which got him the Buzz Lightyear story. This is the movie based on the movie. And I think that is an awesome way to add more lore to the Toy Story universe. And I know that most people are going to be like, well, Tim, the Toy Stories is about the toys. It's not about the human characters or the human aspect of it. But it is, though. It's all about the universe that it's in. So this was something that was super important to Andy. So this is where Buzz comes from. Now, the overall story of this movie is Buzz and another Space Ranger, Hawthorne, they crash land on this, and they have to get their hyperdrive back up and running so they can find a way off to continue on the Space Ranger mission. That is ultimately the story. There's a lot of things that ensue overall in the story that I don't want to go into because I want you guys to go see this movie and tell me what you think of that movie. Like, there's a lot to this. There's a lot of great heart. There's some interesting things. And I'm not going to go over the post-credit scenes because there's no reason to. They're all kind of within that universe. Nothing touches on Toy Story or anything like that. It's all just within that universe. So now let's kick that door right in for the two things that were the most talked about things about this movie. Why was Tim Allen not cast in this movie? Well, it's not about Tim Allen's character. It's about the guy. It's about the movie that Tim Allen's toy is based on. But Tim, why not just cast Tim Allen? Have you ever not got a toy that doesn't quite talk like the movie and stuff like that? Most toy collectors understand what I'm talking about. That's why Tim Allen plays the toy, and Chris Evans plays Buzz, the movie. I love that, and I think that's awesome. And now let's get into the other thing. The 30-second clip of two women kissing. Oh my God, clutch my pearls. Tell the news stories that women are kissing on TV. Oh my God, get over your fucking selves. What was funny was when it's shown that it's a woman. A couple of the kids in the audience were like, "Oh, it's a woman!" Like, not a bad thing, like a yuck or anything like that, but an in awe kind of thing, and it was kind of cool. I didn't hear any of the parents go, "That's wrong, and it's against the Lord," while clutching their Bibles. None of them did that. Thank you. Praise Jesus on that one. I think it's stupid. We're living in an age where just accept it. Just accept it. Guys, come on. There's nothing in the Bible that says this shit's bad. That's all been written by man. That's not God saying that stuff. It's all written by man. So man didn't like it. Are you beholden to man or are you beholden to God? God says love everybody. So love everybody. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk on that particular moment. So the one overarching thing that I have to say that I kind of had about this movie was the visuals were amazing, all this stuff. There were moments, and I go to my movies with my buddy Andy J, and I always ask him, hey, what did you think of the movie? Because if he touches on something that I felt also, then I feel it's more justified. Because he's not the hardcore movie guy. You know, he's a movie guy, but he's not a hardcore movie guy like myself. So, one of the things was he felt at moments he got bored with the movie. Which, I felt that too. I felt in the scenes that he was talking about, I felt there could have been something more to the scene, and there just wasn't. A lot of exposition, all this stuff, like, and I get it, but I think it was a little too much, and I don't think it really furthered the story either way. You could have cut that down and did a couple little things, but that's my only knock on the film. So, let's talk about this. So we have Keke Palmer playing Lizzie Hawthorne, which you'll learn about where she comes from during the movie. She was amazing. I really liked her character development overall. So I would say she's a standout. Chris Evans was really good. I mean, I say role, but voice. The mannerisms they gave the character are all the mannerisms that you got in Toy Story. When he gets spooked, he does the whole karate moves and everything, and they talk about that. They show how he's kind of doing this one-man army type thing, and Buzz did that in the Toy Story movies, and then like, you get the mannerisms, like, and I know we've already seen those mannerisms, they just adapted them from the Buzz Toy Story character, but you kind of get to see that. I love world building. It's one of my favorite things. And now let's talk about Toy Story. There's nothing in this movie that links to Toy Story. None of the post-credit scenes have anything to do with Toy Story. I would have kind of liked to see maybe Andy and his mom coming out of the theater together or something, and him being real hyped for the movie. I would have kind of liked to see that, but I get the reason. So Toy Story overall. Now, like I said in the beginning of the movie, in the beginning of this video, I love world building, and I would love to see a Woody backstory about the show that he was based off of. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, I'm not saying you got to do this with every character, but do it with the main characters. Maybe kind of want to see an Andy movie too, you know, we can have these movies, and I'm going to bring up somebody, and now I'm not taking this as a knock on him or anything else, but he had a tweet, and I should have screenshotted the tweet before I could use it in this. His name's Real Shift. He's on the YouTube, and I will link his thing down below. And you guys can go check him out. Give him a subscribe. Give him a couple of likes. He's a little extreme, but that's his gimmick. So go with it. He tweeted that basically, because of how much money the movie made, which it did pretty alright. This is what you get when you make a movie that nobody wanted. Now, I replied back, so much like Top Gun Maverick. Now, Top Gun Maverick made a bunch of money, but it wasn't a movie anybody wanted. Nobody was clamoring for another Top Gun movie. Like, there wasn't a thing. You also don't know what you want until they make it. I mean, that's kind of just how the thing is. But like I said, go give him a subscribe. Go give him a couple of likes. He does great stuff, but he's very extreme. Just go into that knowing he's very extreme. So guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. Oh yeah, where does this lie in our 5-star movie review? This is a 3-star movie. This is a very serviceable movie. This is a very good popcorn flick. Take your kids to the movies. Go enjoy some Lightyear. Go enjoy some beautiful visual effects. You guys will love it. Guys, thank you so very much for watching this video. I love you all. Thank you so very much. We will see you in our next review.